Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome in Nevada for the 22nd race of the 2025 season here in Las Vegas. Um, we are going to have one of the highest average speeds in any race today. Maybe not as fast on average as Monza, but this track is definitely one that we can call um, a powerhouse stat check. Um, we've had a lot of surprises in the qualifying yesterday, but first let's have a look at the Las Vegas circuit. About 6 kilometers long, one of the longest of the calendar, only short of Spa. Two DRS zones between turns 4 and 5 and 14, and 13 and 14. With two distinct detection zones, of course. And it's pretty much flat out 80% of the lap. It's like between turns 5 and 9, those are the spots where drivers won't be able to push. Everywhere else, it is pedal to the floor and through the floor. It's gonna be as much as an engine competition and the ability, of course, of the drivers to drive around here with a super low drag setup and get their braking points right. Strategy-wise, we are going to see mostly one-stops as we have a very low track temperature, low degradation as well. A two-stop is not out of the equation, but I would be mightily surprised if we see that today. Air temperature is a little bit warmer than yesterday. We're gonna have 13 degrees, about 15 to 20 on the track. And now let's introduce today's grid. Maradona crashed in Q1. Will start from the pit lane. Michael Zwart will be starting P19 alone on the last row. Right in front of him, Lambda Cruz and alongside Quarter Kevu, who also had issues with managing the traffic in Q1. So once again, we're gonna have championship contenders in trouble from the start. Just in front of them, Philippe Verhaeren and Afonso Cassinho. For Cassinho, it's the second missed Q3 since all the way back to Canada. For Verhaeren, it is actually like the end of a good streak, because his last three qualifying sessions were P8, 1, and 3. So that's a significant difference. Some fact is back into Q2 for the first time. For the first time since Austin. Jack Teff, well, he missed a chance definitely to get an advantage from the grid on both Kevu and Zwart. His first missed Q3 since Azerbaijan. Wesley van der Steen would start P12. Nick Bayer P11. Eetu Väisänen was in Q3, qualified 7th, but with his penalty following the Interlagos incident, will start P10. Remember, he has a 56-point deficit to Quarter Kevu. Aaron Egan, his best qualifying session with Mercedes so far, P9. Duarte Sardinia, again in Q3. It's his 5th consecutive Q3. Will start P7. P8, sorry. Sarah Springfield starts P7. And for her, it's her 2nd consecutive Q3. She was P4 in Brazil. Third row with Robin Keisner and Jason Roy. Jason Roy is quite far back at the championship, but he has a chance of a great result today. For Keisner, it is the 2nd consecutive Q3. He was on the front row in Brazil. Zhao Lei, once again, the pole sitter, but actually not the pole sitter. It's his 6th pole position of the season, but this time around he will start from P4 because of the penalty he has to take from the incident with the collision with Robin Keisner in Interlagos. Next to him, Riley Swanson with another good performance in qualifying. On an upwards trend in that sector, definitely, and a good chance for a home podium. Josh Nathaniel, well, the Aussie's in a great shape at the moment. It's his 6th consecutive Q3, and well, in the last 6 races, he finished 4 times P5. So let's see if he can do better this time. And we'll start from pole officially, even though he didn't set the best time yesterday. Lucas Wright, the reigning world champion for still about 3 weeks now, will start in P1 for Lucas Wright. It's his 4th Q3 in the last 5 races. A very good shape for him.
Yeah, definitely. As we are going to the grid, we are ready to go in here in Las Vegas. It's a cold night. Can say
it's a cold night.
Will definitely play a role. Definitely.
It's a cold night. We have a lot of long straights. We have speed. We have walls. Nobody is safe in the streets here. And the lights turn off, and away we are racing in Nevada. And this start is so important as, of course, you need to stay away from trouble going into the first corner.
Go to the first corner. Lucas Wright got the best start as he has needed. Nathaniel is P2 now.
Daniel's
secure.
2nd place.
Charlie is 3rd.
Charlie jumped Swanson. Charlie starting on soft. Everyone who's starting on hard, I believe, is committing to a 1-stop. For medium starters, it's still to be determined. For soft starters, both options are open, 2 stops or 1 stop. Track temperature is a little bit warmer, still pretty cold. Actually, I said we could be up to 15 degrees, but we are getting only 10 from the data we've seen.
Ooh,
and
Lucas Wright crashed.
There's a collision. Lucas Wright collided the wall at the exit of turn 8, turn 9. Sorry,
flag.
What's happened
and that's
there?
A red flag.
That's a red flag. That's a red flag. The track is completely blocked. And we've got, I believe, the first lap 1 incident of the season. Oh my goodness.
Lost the car
Lucas
with the cold
Wright.
tires. Lost the car with the cold tires.
Oh. Tire temperature is such a difficult aspect on this track. And starting on mediums or hards is even more difficult in that regard. What a
Everyone
shame.
is
Lucas
here.
Wright did an awesome job yesterday.
And Michael Sparkas got Cortegeo. And we can see it again here. What a disappointment.
He was off to a wonderful start. A wonderful start. And I don't know why both McLarens didn't have the space there to pass. I'm pretty surprised. But the fact they stopped there stopped the whole peloton basically, which triggered the red flag.
As the marshals now get to the track, finally cars have returned to the pit lane as we see them now. Will anyone change tires now? This is a free pit stop and they can get out of the park Fermi rule with tires changes. If anyone is going to change tires.
It's useless. They literally drove 8 corners.
Yeah.
It's actually worse.
Marathner is out of the pit lane now, so he will start behind everyone now.
Yeah, but it's pointless to change tires now because I'd better start with a slightly worn tire that is a tiny bit warmer or easier to warm up than change tires now. And Lucas Wright, what a shame. It is.
Yeah, definitely.
It is It's terrible for him. Pretty much every time he got a great qualifying, there was that incident in Jeddah. Definitely, he's not loving the street circuits at all. Um, Qualified on pole in Monza, that didn't end well either, if I remember correctly. Um, Qualified on pole in Singapore and DNF'd. Um, Qualified on pole in Miami, only finished P8. And if we even go further, he's got a few good starts as well. Silverstone and Austin started P3 on the grid, 19th in Silverstone and P13 in Austin.
As
Lucas Wright has just
we have the information from FIA that the race is gonna continue in under a minute's time. You can continue now.
I was saying it's Lucas Wright is almost having an upside down season. The worse he starts, the better he finishes, and the opposite as well. It's very weird. It's the first time I've seen that to this extent, and it's completely different from the dynamic that he got last season on his way to his world championship title. I would say the last consistent quality to race result he's had was in Zandvoort, starting P2, finishing P3.
So see the cars now leaving the pit lane and getting ready to go again. They are lining up on the grid again for the second time now. And now for the second time, it's 5 red lights. These lights are then away we go. They didn't even show the pit light as we were away already.
And both McLarens keep the leading spot at the exit of turn 1, but Swanson has a better exit despite Zhao Lei starting on the softer compound, and he's taken back his position.
Only one car has used the pit lane, that was Springfield.
Springfield switched too hard.
Yeah.
So a complete strategic switch from Springfield, choosing now to elect for the one-stop strategy.
As we see this battle again, they are not giving up. There is another one. Van der Steen.
There's another incident. It's Wesley Van der Steen, and this is gonna be a safety car after the red flag. What is going on? The cold tires are playing tricks with the drivers.
And we can see it again. Gasly locked. Oh, he's locked up into the wall.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's brutal. A full understeer. Full understeer.
And the
under
team is
load.
not happy. Of course they aren't, but we can't do anything.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen?
But we have a safety car now. So
what is going on? I can't believe what what are we seeing now? And as we see, the track temperature has gone up in those 20 minutes. It's been a little warmer, the wind direction switched here, and the track temp has vaulted from 10 to 19 degrees, which is I don't know if the 10 degrees measurement earlier was actually correct. It might have been a bit warmer than that. It's still a cold track, but it's not as extreme cold as we thought it was.
it's interesting, but Lucas Wright crashing out on the first lap. It's lap 3, we escaped the lap. And now Van der Steen crashing.
And now we're gonna skip a few more laps. How many laps are we actually gonna be racing in Vegas?
This is right now we're skipping 5 laps. Yeah, this is the 4th lap that we are skipping of racing. We got on half of a lap of racing.
We've got half of a lap of racing. Right.
And Nathaniel was on a way to going away with this. He was already had a 2.1 second gap. And now
that was thanks to the battle with between Swanson and Zhao Lei. What is going on?
Yeah, like you
Social
said,
media going to
nobody
be
is safe
activated.
on the streets of Las Vegas. I haven't had a first lap crash in a while. I think it happened last season. The final time we had a lap 1 crash.
I believe you are about right.
I haven't had a lap 1 incident. I had a lap 2
We've had
incident.
plenty of lap 2 and
Yeah.
lap 3 incidents.
I haven't had a lap 1 incident, and that's now 2 times in a row. If we can call the red flag restart the lap 1 incident.
It is an incident, of course. We can call it, first lap restart incident.
Yeah, it's 2
Lap
times
1
in
of
a
the
row.
race
On a one
already.
on the same track, it's 17.5 degrees on the track.
Track temp is going
It's
like
definitely hard
down a
tires.
bit.
And we saw it. Lucas Wright started on mediums. Crashed out. Now Wesley Van Der Steen with hard tires crashed out. It's gonna be interesting. One more lap under the safety car and we will get going again.
One more time. But this time a flying start.
Yeah, this time it's a rolling start, not a standing start again. But it's Las Vegas. It has surprises, and they have surprises.
Nobody is safe around the street here.
Yeah.
It is not downtown Chicago, but F1 wise, it's pretty close. Currently in the standings, Nathaniel, Swenson, Jowley, Springfield, who has fresh, hard tires. Eisner has tires from the start. Jason Roy on mediums, Aaron Eigen on softs, Duarte Sardini on mediums, Nick Byron on mediums, Philippe Verhagen on softs, Ethan Weisseren on softs, Sam Fact on hards, all the way up to P12 already. Jack Teff on softs, Afonso Casino on hards, and Dorek Cruz softs. Also, Kevu and Maradona made that choice from the back of the grid.
From the boat starts, Michael Smart and Kevu has been side by side through the entire first sector. And now they are starting weaving. We're seeing a lot of weaving.
We're seeing some weaving.
And are we going to get the restart now on this lap? It has been 3 laps.
We're seeing some weaving.
Are we going to see a restart?
We're not seeing Nathaniel weave.
No, but everybody else sees. We can see on the background.
That could be costly.
And no safety car for another lap.
Safety car for another lap.
We are losing time for a race.
We're gaining time to see more drama.
Yeah, definitely.
How many cars can make it to the finish today?
We have already 18.
How amazing is this race going to be? We've seen like a full race worth of Monaco highlights in 6 laps, including 4 of safety car already.
Yeah. We have had 15 finishers. The most. Only 5 DNFs over the entire season. We haven't had more. Right now we have 2 DNFs.
And DNFs at this point of the season are harsh because they cost so much money, and with the cost cap, not easy to manage at the end of the season.
Okay, but let's talk strategy-wise. So we have mediums, softs, and hards in the top 5. Jowley is the only one on softs. His softs will definitely be wearing.
If they wear at all, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see on the
If the
restart how
track
much.
is not warm enough, it won't even overheat behind
I
another
mean,
car.
it's 19 degrees, nearly 20. It was 16 on the start of the safety car. It's getting warmer.
Progressively. It's the return of a slightly warmer conditions, I would say. Interesting.
And are we going to see a restart now? And yes, the safety car is ending, so Nathaniel will take over the safety car. Safety car goes away.
Safety car is ending, ladies and gents. We are going to be racing again in Las Vegas. Who is gonna shove a pair of aces on the table? Who's gonna go all in with 2-7 offsuits? We are going to see. Does anyone?
Jack Def is already complaining. And they are gone. Nathaniel leads. Now
Daniel,
the
who
slipstream.
restarts pretty early.
Slipstream, look out the slipstream. Riley Swanson is already
Look
looking
out
to
for
take the
Swanson.
lead.
He might be able
And
to
Swanson
dive
is
inside turn
diving.
1, and he does. Riley Swanson now
Takes
to
the
the
lead.
leading spot.
What
And
a
the
restart.
crowd erupts here in Vegas. And Jowley is right behind Nathaniel.
And Swanson is leading
We're
the
gonna see
Grand
both
Prix.
McLarens battling sooner than we expected.
It can
quite in this
happen, but
corner, though.
no, not happening right now. Philippe Verhaeren is making moves. Fast starting now, the only moves we have seen. But now, can we get more than 1 lap of racing? Riley
just
Swanson is
like
already
that.
leading a 1.1 seconds. And we are
Jowley's
moving more.
P3. Jowley's Seb is 69 points away in the championship. Like Jason Roy. What if? What if they can vault themselves back and fight for the title?
Yeah, they can. They are really on a really good position. But Riley Swanson is actually pushing away. 1.6 seconds already. And we are getting a full lap of racing.
We completed a lap here in Las Vegas. That's incredible.
What a miracle. And Michael Spark
Currently,
is
the
making
fastest
moves.
time is just a safety car time.
Yeah.
Now we are
But
actually
now-
going to see a fast lap.
What is
So
the
Riley
first fastest lap of the
Riley
day?
Swanson's gonna take it. It is a
1:39.
39.5, followed by Nathaniel, who does not do better.
And
Jowley
now
certainly not, and of
the
course the restart.
DRS
So
has been opened. So how much 3 whites are we going to see here today?
we are going to see 6 whites. Remember, we're
Definitely.
in the United States of America, the country
And
where
the DRS
roads
is
are
now
wider than
open.
most people gardens.
We're now waiting at
Not
already
quite
Mason is making
case
moves.
second one.
And we can see
Mason
them back there.
Yeah, good overtake. So moves are possible in turn 5. Certainly not as easy as in turn 14. But they are possible.
Springfield is holding back Robin Geisler. We will definitely going to see a lot of overtakes on Sector 3.
We are doing work here. Geisler doing pretty well on his hard tires. Seems to have more pace than Springfield, who's losing the leader space. But the hard. He needs to manage those tires
let's see
in order
now.
to be able to reach the end in one single stop.
Let's see now as we get to the main straight here. The long DRS straight, and DRS is open.
Geisler will have a chance. He will try to overtake.
On the background.
And he
Best
does. Yes, Springfield does not try to hold the position. She's more than happy to just follow Geisler, who seems to be willing to push more.
So get to another lap now.
Gaulle with the 39.1 is pushing harder than anyone else.
But
And
not
behind
in the DRS
Springfield,
zone.
those lap times are slower.
Now he is in the DRS zone. They are all closing in on each other. Can Robin Geisler
Now, if the
defend
track
this?
is a little warmer than the teams expected, some drivers might be surprised.
Side by
Geisler
side.
battling with Springfield, and Springfield might have the better traction at the exit of turn 5, and she has the inside on the long left-hander, brakes harder, and later as well holds the position and trades it with Geisler. Watch out, because doing that makes them lose a significant amount of time to the 3 leaders. Both McLaren's following each other pretty closely, and I believe Jaulet will have to attack the Daniel at some
This
point.
is
He has
actually-
stops, he needs to push to her.
This is actually interesting because Riley Svensson has lost that 2-second gap he had. He's not finding the DRS zone.
And
No,
I
don't think-
believe,
I think
yes,
this is team play.
Nathaniel does not even have the DRS.
No, he has.
Does he?
They both have DRS.
He has, but with a slipstream, Zhao Lei already made a difference, and Lei is back.
And they are closing
And
in.
he might even try to overshoot, and oh my goodness, I thought on one thing he was trying to overtake 2 cars. We're going to see wide moves like that around this track. And watch out, because with just the slipstream, it's possible to make moves, and Zhao Lei used more ERS, and what a management from the Chinese driver. He had some spare ERS toward the end of the lap, and he's now up to first. He is now able to push away with his softs.
Let's see how fast can he push away because Riley Svensson is already looking back to get ahead. Is he going to type bomb? Is he going to
Got
be
the
3-1?
inside, I believe he will pass back, and a little bit of a switchback attempt from Nathaniel. Did you see that?
He was like peeking down the inside, like, is Zhao gonna be overshooting this braking zone, and then I might actually sneak inside. Oh my goodness, we are going to see awesome racing here.
It's gonna be crazy. Geisler and Springfield keep racing each other and trading positions, it seems. Eren, Eigen, and Jason Roy are also pretty much trading positions. Verharen's right behind. There's a little bit of a gap to
And
Weisselen.
Zhao
So
Lei
we have
again.
a group of 3 cars, then a group of 5 cars, and another group of 3 cars with Weisselen, Bayer, and actually Sardinia
And
is
look how
dropping
much
away.
Zhao Lei is looking out already to get past. He's tucking back in. He's looking outside. He's going backing in.
He's gonna
looking
attack on the inside. He's done that before, baiting the opponent to defend one side and just casually passing with the overspeed on the
No,
inside.
but wait.
And this time around, Swanson has not quite given up yet, but he lacks the
And
traction.
Nathaniel is trying now, looking. No, lost. Oh, actually, Riley Svensson.
Swanson with the ERS push here. Does he have the pace to overtake in turn 1? Remember, there's not even a DRS zone here, and they're still fighting there in Swanson down the inside as they have enough traction at the exit of this corner. It seems like Zhao Lei has got the better for now.
Look
What
at this
a race
camera
are we
view.
seeing? It's only
Look at this
11
camera
laps
view.
through.
What a
And
good
Swanson's
camera
trying
view.
again with the DRS this time. And
Look
it's
how
pretty
much
much
Nathaniel is
undefendable
actually
for now.
closing in. Will Nathaniel try
Nathaniel,
something?
look at him! Oh my goodness. This race is not finishing without another incident. It is It is not possible. It is not possible. There's
There is going
so
to be
much
a
intense
lot.
racing everywhere.
Yeah, there is everywhere on action, everywhere. We can't even look up best and already another. Väisänen, Philip Verhaeren here. Can Verhaeren get past Väisänen? Can he do
Ladies
it now?
and gentlemen, this is as close to NASCAR experience we've seen in F1 CC. Most definitely. And the
And
track
still
and
Väisänen
the
is
air
side by side.
temperature are going up. We're going to see more tire wear.
And
and we
oh,
might
what
have
happened with Väisänen?
Väisänen lost traction
He's
at
actually,
the exit.
he's too slow. Look how much everyone is gaining.
Indeed.
What's
He lost
happening
traction
with
at the
Väisänen?
exit of one corner. He's just lost 5
And it's
positions.
3 wide.
Some fact is actually racing alongside with the DRS.
Look
Doesn't
at
have
how
enough
much-
speed to actually overtake both cars on the inside. It doesn't look like with Sardinia's attacking on the inside. Can Väisänen defend? Yes, he can, but he will have to back off in turn 16.
Jason Royce looking to get past Egan here.
Lord, what a race are we having?
Yeah, we have a lot of
In
racing
the
as we
meantime,
see
both
here.
leaders
And teammates are fighting each other. Jack Def defending against Michael Schwartz. This is going to get spicy.
Both Williams driver fighting each other, and Jack Teff doesn't seem to be able to pass his teammate, who is also his opponent at the championship, and he's starting with softs. Michael Zwart getting a significant advantage over him. And Jack Teff seems to be struggling more and more pace-wise. Maybe he has a mechanical issue we're unaware of.
And Michael Schwartz is type on Sam Facts. He's trying to overtake Sam Facts. Can he get past here? He's trying. He has not done it. They are still side by side, and actually Sam Fact has re-overtaken him now. How much speed does this Aston Martin have on the straight?
Aston Martin has just cooked something for us this week.
Yeah, definitely. But let's see now. Sam Fact
McLaren
is
as
going
well,
to
we
try.
must say.
Yeah, definitely. And they are fighting again.
Speaking about them, they're trading positions left and right, left and right.
But they are
and
actually going away.
Jaume is back to the lead, but for how many seconds is he back to the lead? As, of course, Swanson is going to be retaliating around the outside of the final
But
straight.
wait, will Nathaniel do something
Nathaniel
here?
does have a chance. And Jaume dives
down the inside of turn 1, like Swanson on the first lap.
And no,
But
actually,
Swanson has not
Svensson.
stayed over yet.
Svensson has.
And they're side by side going into turn 5. And
now
who has
wait.
DRS actually?
Nathaniel,
might have a chance to overtake
no.
now. Wow. Incredible racing between these three. And I believe Nathaniel is the one of among these three who's controlling the race the most and keeping the tires with a decent health. Meanwhile, Springfield and Keisler are casually racing each other and losing time in the process, but it's the same ahead, so...
But they are actually using each other to push away.
Honestly-
Look how much.
Honestly, if I were in Springfield's position, I would just sit there, back off for about 10, 15
Yes,
minutes,
actually.
and then try to attack.
He has
Because
actually pushed.
slowing down Keisler is not the solution for her race.
Yeah, definitely.
And gaining the position is not an advantage either.
Look how much.
Unless...
Xiao is
Softer.
actually struggling with tires, as he has said on the team radio. But he's trying again. Definitely, he's still trying. He's not giving up.
Not give it up. And we're gonna see when Jaule will pit what choice he will make. Will he choose the hard tire and try to make it to the finish? Or not? That's the great question.
Let's see as Riley Svensson takes the lead again.
And Riley Swanson overtakes Jaule for the 29th time. Robin Geisler and Sarah Springfield are casually, they're they're playing cards next to each other in the car, basically, and shaking hands every 2 straights, as you can see. Oh, a handshake. Ah, not quite yet. Guys, now we'll have another chance.
At the same time, we have this battle. We have 2 battles on the track at the same time. Springfield is trying to overtake Geister. Jason Roy is trying to overtake Philip Verhaeren. Can Jason Roy get past? Now it's between Jason Roy. Let's see, can he get past? Still side by side.
Jason Roy struggling to pass. Now Verhaeren with
Actually
all
has the
softs,
slipstream.
but he has a better,
He has the slipstream.
better traction, has a slipstream as well. And now the DRS will kick in. Can he actually make a move on Kaiser and Springfield ahead? It is not quite sure, but he's coming back at an insane speed.
Is he going to
He's
make
trying.
it 3 wide?
He's trying!
No.
Oh my gosh, wow! I thought they would
yeah,
collide.
Definitely. Riley Svensson has lost. Ooh, there is a lot of battling going on.
There is, I don't know what they're doing, but they're having fun there. And Swanson's actually, for the first time, down to 3rd place. Nathaniel's found a breach in the Haas's defense.
Megan is pitting.
Kernaghan, the first to pit, will pit for mediums. That's a 2-stopper.
Nick Bayer.
Oh, there's a crash. It's Nick Bayer. Nick Bayer crashed, has damaged front wing, probably collided directly with the wall. And we are gonna have a safety car more than likely.
And we are seeing now the aerial shots. What happened? Ooh, he lost the car.
Oh my goodness!
He lost
A
the
wide
back
exit
end.
and directly snapped him into the left side
Yeah.
wall before turn 4. Wow!
The team is not happy. Is it going to be safety car? Yes, it is. It's a virtual safety car.
And I said before the race started
And
that
now everyone who is in soft tires will get advantage. Quarter go involved.
I said before the race started, or rather, actually yesterday after qualifying, that Nick Bayer, he's actually playing the dark horse game with now a race winner. He's got impact directly for the Drivers' Championship with his Q1 lap yesterday. And he's now having impact directly on the race with his crash, unfortunately for him. A week is not another, and the win will be followed by a DNF for the German driver, unfortunately.
But will the virtual safety car be long enough for everyone to pit now?
I believe Zhao Lei should pit.
Yeah, definitely the soft tire runners will pit.
If he doesn't pit now, I don't understand.
Yeah, the strategies are going to be interesting to them because the worst soft runners are already pit and he's pitting. So every soft run.
He's pitting.
Riley Svensson is pitting.
Swanson's even changing his mind and pitting. Oh my gosh, that's a bold move.
Let's see who else pits now.
And this pit entrance is tricky.
Maradona is pitting. Everyone else is taking out.
What an aggressive strategy for Zhao Lei. It's gonna be soft of medium. Swanson, of course, pitting for hards. That's logical. Maradona
Actually,
will pit.
the interesting question, Afonso is up to
Verhaeren not
P4.
pitting.
Afonso is up to P4. How is that happened?
Alonso Casino is up to P4. And, well, depending on how much he saves his tires, who knows? Who knows what he can do?
Jack Def and Quadrigevo staying out.
So Zhao Lei has pitted, is down to only P11.
Look
and
at
has softs.
Nathaniel, 6 seconds ahead of everyone. But he has to pit.
And I believe it's early for Swenson to pit for hards. I mean, okay, the pit stop is less expensive. I understand that. But Swenson did not exploit his medium tire life span, to be honest.
And that could actually cost come the end of the race.
And the VSC is ending.
I believe it's bold from Swenson. But if Swenson can prove me wrong, then I'll just bow down and congratulate Haas and Swenson for this decision.
And the
But
VSC
I
has
believe
ended.
it's bold.
And the VSC has ended.
Back to green flag again. Nathaniel. Oh, Nathaniel, I believe, just lacked of reaction time at the restart because he already lost 2 seconds.
Yeah, definitely. He lost a lot of time.
Lost a bit of time, and just like that, the group with Springfield, Geisler, Casino back to 3.5 seconds.
Def and Kevo is pitting now. What is the strategy from them?
I do not understand. Is Kevu just following Def? Actually, that's clever. Actually, I mean, Kevu cannot do anything bad if he's just following Def.
Is he going to overtake Def now? Yes, he is.
I believe
Kevo
so.
is ahead
Yes,
of,
got a better pit stop. I don't understand why they didn't do the pit stop earlier. Maybe they were a bit too greedy and hoped the VSC would last. But that Kev actually follows Steph is logical strategy-wise, but now Zwart is on a completely different strategy, and I'm not very optimistic for Kevin's race now being over 20 seconds back and on softs. He's definitely not in the same situation as Zhao Lei.
Yes, Robin Geisner is looking to try and get past Springfield on the straight. Again, they're fighting. Let's see now who's going to be ahead as they're closing in on
And
Nathaniel.
Robin Geisner and Sarah Springfield again side by side. This has not changed before the
Robin
safety
Geisner is
car.
pitting.
Not changed after.
Mason is pitting. So they are pitting one by one.
Why is Robin Geisner pitting now?
Mason is pitting too. So they are. So
Why?
this is the pit stop window.
He was on hards. What is going on? Are they believing that now going to the end in one single stop is not possible? I don't know. I'm speechless. Why did Geisler pit now? This medium's not going to the end. And just like that, Sarah Springfield is coming back on Nathaniel and is fully committing to the one-stop strategy. Well, two-stop for her, but that's because she changed tires after only one lap, but she's fully committed to that.
Springfield, is she in the DRS zone? Can she get the DRS?
And Zhao Lei is flying around.
And no, she's not on the DRS zone. Afonso is actually closing.
Can
Yeah,
he
that
actually
one's,
overtake Springfield? It looks like he will have a chance. Yeah, the Astons are fast.
And
They are really
he
fast.
dive
And
bombs.
Casino just dived. So clean. So well done. The Springfield is not an easy
Jason
driver
Roy is
to
pitting.
overtake.
Philippe Verhaeren is
Verhaaren's
pitting.
pitting, but that's logical. It
Sardinha
wasn't
is
soft.
pitting. The hard runners and medium runners are pitting. And Roy is going to the one stop.
Roy is committing to a one stop. Verhaeren doesn't.
So it's a team
Sardinha.
stop versus one stop.
Sardinia, who was on mediums, is going to pit a second time because these stops are not going to the end. Kevu, 37.2. He's extremely fast at the moment, and he's about 3 seconds faster than anyone else. But he got clean air. That also is a difference.
And Afonso has taken the lead from Nathaniel now.
37.2, that's only 4 seconds slower than Paul. It's a pretty good lap. It's
Now
actually
is he
close
going
to
to be
the time
dangerous?
that... Actually close to the time that Kevu had in quality. Which was a 35 something.
And he actually has dropped DRS from Afonso. But Springfield has it. She's definitely closing in. But it's not enough for this lap. Maybe Nathaniel is beating this lap as well as Michael Sparker. They are continuing on. No, Nathaniel is continuing on. Will Swart pit? Doesn't seem to be happening. And Riley Swanson has made the move. 2 seconds is the gap between Xiao Lei and Riley Swanson.
Maradona is back racing for the points. That's what after what happened in Q1 yesterday. He's now in a decent position. Can he go to the end with the hards? That's another question. Do you think he can? It's a long shot.
It's risky.
It's like Swanson.
Yeah. It's a risky move, but it can work out if you...
Swanson's in a golden position at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. And Nathaniel is re-overtaking before the DRS zone. And has the DRS as well. But his teammate Xiao Lei is already...
by Nathaniel.
But his teammate Xiao Lei is already behind them. So a pit stop ahead.
Nathaniel's gonna come
And Nathaniel is
one
pitting.
stop, and Nathaniel is actually pitting now, sensing that
Michael Swart is pitting.
lap times were degrading and that maybe other drivers are doing well on the hards. He wants
Now.
to pit early enough.
Where will Michael Swart come out?
That's an important pit stop for the championship. Michael Zwart pitting.
Let's see now the pit stop.
Oh,
And it's a
pitting
pretty
for
good pit
soft.
stop. And he's
Pitting
going
for
to
soft. I
two
did not
stop.
expect that.
It's a 2-stop. Quadrigevo went the same way.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
We are getting a race here. Egan and Robin Geisner is fighting. Philip Verhaeren and Maradona is fighting. Lap 21 out of 50. We are getting to the halfway point of this race. And let's see Riley Swanson. Xiao Lei making the move for a second now. Riley Swanson has made the move. Afonso is pitting.
What will Pichinio do? Pitting for soft.
Afonso is pitting for soft there, that's interesting. Springfield is diving again on Xiao Lei. Let's see, can Springfield overtake Xiaolei again? They are the ones that haven't beat us. No, Xiaolei breaks later. And Sam Fact is pitting. And he has pitted into soft tire.
Softs are pretty surprising, I would say. Starting on the hards to pit for softs. Again, I don't quite understand the call.
It might be an aggressive two-stop. Xiaolei is actually walking away. But he has Springfield behind him. And Springfield needs to make a pit stop. Chaser Roy has got the bust there and again. We're at 6th place now. Chaser Roy is free to push now. To catch Egan. To catch Robin Kaiser. Marathoner is actually looking very far
Now
away.
Riley Swenson more than ever. Riley Swenson is in prime position. Those the hards. Can they go to the end? I don't know, but they have a chance.
De La Cruz
And
now.
De La Cruz declaring a mechanical incident, or at least some kind of issue.
And actually Springfield has closed in again on Xiaolei. It's left 25 out of 50. We're at the halfway point.
Roy, he's one of the last drivers to have pitted for hard. he certainly has the best chance to go to the end.
So he's getting overtaken by Egan.
Not on the same strategy, makes sense. Can actually use the slipstream to gain a tiny bit of time towards the end of the straight.
Maradona.
Casino will have to play catch up now. He's on a soft strategy now, I guess, to the end of the race. So and Maradona's doing work. P8.
Yeah, starting from dead last.
Scott pace.
On the pit lane, of course. We can say.
Maradona, well, he had crash in Q1, but he's cooking. And he's been for a while now.
As we see, Quarter Cable making moves. Trying to get past
And
that
Porto
tiny
Kevu back in the points, not quite yet, but he's definitely
He's doing work. for
doing
it.
his best.
Yeah. Haven't seen a lot of Michael Scott and Quarter Cable, but they have done their own work. They have hit it. Still going.
I understand, you're actually gone medium.
Yeah. But Daniel
He's
has
forced to
not
pit
needed
again.
it. He's definitely forced to pit again. So is Quarter Cable, so is no, Michael Swart isn't, but Michael Swart started on medium. Let's see, can Quarter Cable get past there? There is a yellow flag. Ooh, there is a lot of debris.
Oh,
There was a
wow.
lot of debris.
Who actually collided there?
And now we see a replay. Jason Roy and Eren Egan.
Jason Roy battling with, was it with Eren Egan? Wow.
Yes, it was.
Front wing was damaged.
But everyone continuing. Jason Roy has front wing damage now. Yes, he has a entire end plate is off from the sides.
And this
But I
is
think
not
it doesn't
going well
really-
for him.
Yeah, I think it doesn't really do anything to the straight line speed. It just changes to the straight line speed. And of course he gets cornering. He loses some cornering, but there is a lot of straights, yeah. So he will definitely gain it back. Alfonso is now trying to overtake Jason Roy. It's going to be an easy overtake. Yes, it is. Springfield is still within the DRS. Oh,
And
God.
Springfield is pushing her hard tires to the limit. Well pit for mediums, they will be able to finish the race. And the safety car certainly came at a less than ideal time for her.
You know, Springfield's race is actually interesting because he has already done his mandatory tire change from the red flag on the first lap. So he has a full choice of tires. He can have his mediums that he started. She started. So there's a lot of chances.
Can also just use hards again. But Springfield actually is
right with Dowley, which is a great reference point.
Something Highs talking about issues on team radio.
Complaining with the radio crew.
And Springfield again. Riley Swanson has closed in now. Trying around inside, not working out. Springfield now again has a chance to overtake Xiaolei, but he's not trying. As you see on the background, Robin Geisler is trying to overtake Philip Verhaeren. And Springfield is pitting.
Sarah Springfield pitting, I believe, at the right time for fresh mediums.
He's actually the latest
It's going to be a
one,
great
and
result for the
Quarter
American.
and mediums to the end.
That's a commit to the one stop. Well played.
Yeah, that's his starting medium.
Other drivers will have to pit, so
Quartico is going to mediums.
that was a very short stop stint. Oh, the pit stop takes ages. His race is now practically over, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not looking good for him. If there is not a safety car now. Jason Roy is falling down the order. I think they are going to change the front wing if he comes in again. If it happens, of course, with the safety car. Xiaolei is still first. And now Riley Swanson is trying to overtake him. And Afonso is now third. So it's a 2-3 for Haas, and they are going to be leading this race. It's a 1-2 for Haas. Xiaolei is in with the soft tires, going to medium, they're going to the end. And it's a pit stop mistake, the same thing! The front right tire is not going on. And the same thing again! Everyone is saying pit stop mistakes today. So let's see. Riley Swanson versus Alfonso Cascina. Haven't seen this one yet happening. And Cascina is actually trying the dive bomb on the inside. And it's going to work out. Now Swanson has a chance to go back ahead. And he's going to try it. And yes, and he did it. And no, Alfonso is not going to give it this up easily. And Alfonso has backed up. For the time being, as Reagan is picking. And the cute pit stop by the Mercedes crew. De La Grasse is now pitting. Egan has come out of the pit lane now. Rejoins Peter Pin. Jason Roy is defending against Jack Depp.
Back to the booth after microphone issues on my side. So we've seen another dramatic event with Jaule's pit stop issue, sending him so far back, Sarah Springfield. And now Sarah Springfield is in prime position for a podium finish. Can you imagine that?
Definitely Kortke is actually gaining time back as we speak. As Alfonso and Riley Swanson are still fighting each other, they're not giving up. But look how much room they give to each other. Of course they're teammates, but still.
It's amazing.
Can Alfonso actually stay ahead? No, Philip Verhaeren is pitting now. So everyone is starting to pit for the second time. So one stop is not worth it, it seems.
I'm pitting for another set of mediums.
Jack Depp is pitting. And, and they're still fighting, they are not giving up. And we haven't seen this kind of top 3 yet. Haas and Sauber.
But they have to pit again. Well, not Swanson. Maybe not. Not sure.
He will have to. I think he will pit.
Sure.
I think he will pit. I don't think he's going to the end. The logical guy who can go to the end is Jason Roy right now. Because we know how good Racing Bull's car is with the tire life. It's the only logical one.
Logical race we've had. We've had incredible events. From the start, crashes have completely changed the race.
Yeah, Lucas Wright crashing out at the first lap on the first sector at the end of sector 1. Then, after the restart, Van der Steen crashing out. Then, before the safety car at lap... What was it? Lap 17, I think. Yeah, lap 17, Nick Bayer crashed out. So, pretty interesting, eventful race so far. Nathaniel now. Everyone is holding the tires now, it's the management game now. And Nathaniel's going to hard. And another pit stop mistake. Teams are making a lot of mistakes.
Nathaniel and Jaule having their fair share of issues.
Cold hands, it's the coldness. Carter go again with the fastest lap. It is outside, of
and
course.
will Nathaniel actually come out ahead of Anke? Not even. And why beating for hard 16 laps on the finish?
Behind.
How amazing can a race, well, how can a race can shift around like this? And now the pit stops that are about to come for all the cars on the six leading cars, it's gonna be so important. Springfield is in a golden position to take what could become a second win this season, the fourth in her career. Can you believe just that?
Robin Geisner is pitting from the third place. So now we wait for others to pit, so definitely everyone will pit again. What interesting ending are we going to have here? There is gonna be a battle. And Robin Geisner pitting for mediums.
Jaulet with, well, still a chance to finish strong after a pit stop issue. And he's pushing as hard as he can. He's only 2 seconds behind Springfield. His race is not over yet. Maradoner, who is in the same situation as Swanson, can he reach the end on his hard tires? I believe it's gonna be too difficult for both of them.
Haas is leading by 10 seconds over the rest of the field. What a turnover points for Haas. And Alfonso is pitting after he complains. Team has boxed him. Marathon and Sam Facts side by side. Michael Swart is pitting. And Alfonso is another set of points. Michael Swart now.
But at this point, pitting for
Another
soft
soft.
is a good idea.
And a good pit stop.
Soft for Schwartz makes sense. Cashinho is actually in a very good position now. It could have been in a better position had he pitted for mediums earlier.
Springfield making moves through the field. Actually, talking about it, Sarah Springfield is the leader from the pit stop windows. He's leading.
Yes, indeed. And she's been for a while.
Yeah.
Since Zhao Lei's slow pit stop.
Can she be the first
She's been
home
for a long
winner?
time.
Can she do it?
Can she do it? Well, Verhagen has a word to say about that. Coming from behind, racing incredibly well thus far. And he's ahead of Zhao Lei. His race pace has been incredible. And what a shame that Lucas Wright could not defend his chances.
And it's 3 wide.
Three side by side going into turn 14. Oh, they almost pushed each other off track.
And Sam Fact is pitting.
Makes sense. It's gonna be a decent result for Sam Fact. It's been a difficult period for him. He won't be able to score points, but he's gonna be better than what he's used us to recently.
Right now, Riley Swanson is leading by 11.8 seconds. Springfield is second. Eredner is right now third, but he needs to make a pit stop. Philip Verhaeren is fourth. Jason Roy's 5th, needs to make a pit stop or will go to the end, we don't know that. Let's see, will Maradona try to make a move here or will he stay behind? No, he's trying to make a move on Springfield. Springfield has better tires. I have to remember that. And Springfield is still ahead.
There's Springfield up to P2. Only Riley Swenson to catch. He's on scrap
Nice
hard.
pitting.
Can she do it?
Can she win American's first home race of the season? Can she do it?
F1CC's first home race in history.
Yeah.
Or is she going to be cursed once again by the home
We shall
curse?
see.
The strongest of all curses.
We shall see as Afonso is making the move around
And
the
Afonso Casino,
outside.
maybe he's made the right choice. He's on soft and he's flying around the track. He's maybe not said his last word quite yet. He's the only one on softs among the leaders. And he's only 2.5 seconds behind Springfield.
Yeah, definitely he's not out of the game yet as we wait for Riley Swanson and Richie Maradona making a pit stop. I don't think Jason Roy will make a pit stop anymore. He might if he loses too much time.
Afonso Casino, he's been so close. Times and times and times and times again to win a Grand Prix.
There's a lot of time we can see. Maradona is still keeping the DRS.
Well, as long as he can do just that, why should he pit?
Yeah, definitely.
But maybe he has to. Because he's really struggling hard now.
Yeah. He has a front wing damage as well, we have to remember that as well.
Keitzner has come back on Casino's DRS for the next straight.
So what
Can
if
he attack him?
there is a safety car now? It's just a what if. I'm not cursing
Do
anybody.
you
I'm
want
just
me
saying.
to invoke the safety car?
What if there is a safety car now? Riley Swanson gains the most
Now I'm
out
going
of
to
it.
invoke the safety car.
Yeah, definitely
The
not.
safety car. There's gonna be another safety car. I'm telling you that. I don't know when. There's gonna be another safety car. The words have been said.
The words have been said, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm confident this race scenario has not been crazy enough. It has to be crazier than Baku even was. And remember, it ended with a Ferrari win last time. Who knows? Might be the same today.
Ladies
Who
and
knows?
gentlemen, he said it. He has cursed the race once again. Welcome back.
Casino just flying. He's the fastest man on track, and he's doing
Michael
classic
Smart has
comeback
closed
now.
up. Michael Smart has closed up the car to Kevo.
And Kevin's right behind the McLarens, who have been leading most of the time, but they've had slow pit stops, which definitely cost them so much. They would have been still fighting for the podium at this point. And Michael Zwart is on softs following Kevu, fighting for points as well.
Yeah,
This
Kevo
race
has
is
lost
all
so
but
much.
over.
Yeah. Kevo has lost so much time being behind them. And Michael Smart is trying to overtake it now. No, Portugal is actually ahead. Robin Geisner is.
Maradona is struggling so hard. Gap from Verhaeren to Swanson. Down to 5 seconds. As he's now dropped Springfield from the DRS. Watch out. Verhaeren's fastest lap. 35.2. Caixinho's done even better, 34.8. That's almost a quali lap. Afonso Caixinho's pushing so hard at the moment.
That's not Daniel now. Gets past to Roy. Look how much Maradona is defending.
And how did Maradona even get the arrows there? I'm clueless.
Yeah, that's interesting.
He's dropped it.
And Michael Swart is up to B8 now. Mike Swart is gaining a lot here.
Michael Zwart gaining a lot indeed, and Kev is stuck to P11. Michael Zwart, maybe he's gonna be the big winner of the weekend. It didn't look like it would be.
Maradona's dropping so far back. Verhaeren's already back on Swanson. Verhaeren is already back on Swanson. In one single lap, he made 4 seconds back. And he's now gonna attack Swanson for the lead. De La Cruz locked up. Apparently, we're gonna see that again, locked up in turn number 1. He was 17th, so this does not impact the race for the points. Can you believe Philippe Verhaeren? Where did he even start?
Maradona is beating.
Start from P12, I believe. Maradona forced to pit and is vaulted out of the race for the point. Can Riley Swanson resist? Eight laps to go. 48 kilometers. 30 miles. An eternity on completely dead beat tires. He was one of the earliest to pit for hard. And he might not pay the real price of it. Verhaeren with the DRS. He has plenty of overspeed. There's no chance for Swanson to defend. And Verhaeren is leading the Las Vegas Grand Prix for the first time at the best of times. Can he get a second win this season? Maybe a win by a little bit of a larger margin than he had in Baku. There's one guy to watch out for, and it's the other Haas. Afonso Caixinho right behind.
It's Haas
He's gonna be taking advantage of Swanson's DRS for now.
Yeah, but how long will Swanson keep up?
And Sarah Springfield lurking. She was able to follow Caixinho, which is already great. And Robin Geisner is gaining time. It's not that far back. Michael Zwart up to P7, by the way.
Yeah, Mike Swart is up to P7.
Swanson's trying to retaliate. How crazy! Riley Swanson's not given up yet, and he's back to leading the race. How amazing! For how long? And now Casino's trying to overtake. And now Springfield might actually try to overtake. Casino is trying to overtake.
And
back to the
Springfield
lead.
has dived F1's and got F1's off.
Springfield on the podium,
And the fans are
provisionally,
going crazy.
and the crowd has erupted.
And the inside to outside.
And Springfield overtaking Swanson as well. No, Swanson is trying to resist, but Sarah Springfield needs to overtake as soon as possible if she doesn't want to lose time
And the fans are
be able
going
to chase.
crazy.
Casino also passing. I believe these are team orders. What is Swanson even doing? Let Afonso pass, please. He's got softs. He's got a much better shot at winning. And Swanson's trying to defend still, and is making Casino lose so much time. Maybe the strategy is Swanson giving DRS to Casino first on this trade, but I believe he doesn't have DRS. He failed to pass the detection point within a second, I believe. No, he actually got it, so it's okay, I guess. Springfield 2.4 seconds behind Verhaeren, has 6 laps to bridge the gap. Keisner is only less than 2 seconds behind Casino. Watch out for the German. He has not given up yet. He's right behind. We can see it now on the camera.
Jason Roy is pitting.
Jason Roy on an offset strategy is forced to pit.
And the front wing take no front wing change, but it's a pit stop mistake again.
Alfonso Casino is still behind Swanson, but Swanson's managing to keep Springfield's pace for whatever reason. Brady Swanson giving it all to defend. A very worthwhile podium here. Does he have the DRS this time around? It doesn't look like he does. And no, he doesn't. And this is the time where he will let Casino pass.
If he lets Casino pass. No, he's still fighting him.
This time he does.
And now he gets past. So Alfonso is passed.
And now it's head down for the Portuguese. He has 5 laps, 4 seconds to bridge. Verhaeren still leading. Springfield in second, Casino in third. Can he catch Verhaeren up and race for the win? A win that he's gone circling around for so long.
Just hasn't quite been able to get it yet.
Can he do it?
Hagen is making moves at the background.
And Eren Eigen up
Can
to
he move
P8.
past? Can he move past his old team? His old team.
That is a great battle to watch indeed. And Swanson has definitely dropped now.
Smart
He's
has
3.8 seconds behind
Nathaniel has
Casino.
closed up. Nathaniel has closed up to Riley Svensson and Robin Geisner.
Swanson has no pace anymore.
When
Struggling so
will-
hard with the tires.
So Riley Svensson is going to the end.
It was a brave strategy, but it is not working out. He has to go all in, but now at this point, I don't believe in his points, chances of points even anymore. It's gonna be difficult.
Fans are going crazy as we
Back
get
in the
lap by
front.
lap closer to the end.
Casino trying to force an
Svensson has a
overtake here, not
puncher.
quite happening.
And Svensson got the puncher. Ooh, and there
Oh,
goes the
Svensson
pop.
with a rear tire puncture. It's not going to the end. He won't bring back points. But that means another position gained by Michael Zwart. Oh, they almost collided. Oh my goodness. That was very close. Can he actually drive all the way back to the pit lane? He's so far away. I'm not even sure he can.
He's still driving
Oh, that's
around.
getting dangerous.
FIA is not doing anything. Delagras is getting lapped.
He's been shown the black and white flags.
Still going around. Why hasn't he stopped the car is the main question. FIA is not doing anything.
Trying to make it back to the pit lane, but it's race over.
It's a risky move. That's for sure.
Casino with a double soft stint, the bold move of not going for a one stop when the situation would definitely call for it, and he's doing better than anyone who chose the mediums except one single driver, Sarah Springfield. She's right in front of him, and he has 3 more laps to attempt to overtake her.
Can
Springfield
she
is
do
even
it?
catching time to Verhagen.
Can she
It's not
close
over
up
yet.
to Verhaeren? Or will Alfonso ruin it? Nathaniel is not far away, of course. We can't blow out Nathaniel.
Daniel still has a chance for the podium indeed.
Riley Svensson has reached the pit lane. And Alfonso is
Casino
trying
trying
already.
around the outside of turn 10. This is a new spot to overtake. Nobody has even tried that yet, and he's done it. He's done it, but he's not gonna have DRS now. What a move by Alfonso Casino.
He will not have DRS because Springfield will take DRS and we will see what happens now.
And watch out!
And the
Nathaniel's
DRS
right
opens.
behind.
And DRS is open now. Let's see now Springfield. Nathaniel is 1.2 over his
Closing in. She's closing in. She's trying the dive. She's trying the dive, and it looks like she's backed off. And Robin Geisner was. Where does he even come from? Overtaken Nathaniel. And Geisner is also back in the battle for a podium, back in the battle for the win. 2 laps remaining, but it's a long way here still.
What a race have we had here today. 2 final laps and Nathaniel is trying it again. Alfonso is up to P2.
And the gap is down to 2.1. I'm pretty sure it is not over yet.
But Philip Verhaeren is going
We haven't
to
had
win.
the safety car I promised. For once, my curse wasn't powerful enough, it seems.
Your curse didn't work
But
this time
This
around.
race is not over yet. Maybe we have a last lap incident. We don't know. Casino's pushing, improving sector times compared to what Verhaeren's setting, down to 1.8. A lap and a half from the finish. And Springfield has to defend her podium against Geisner, who's right behind with DRS. And Nathaniel's right behind with the DRS of Geisner. And
Kessler's trying to go alongside, trying to overtake Springfield. Nathaniel's right behind.
Nathaniel doesn't have a chance
Can
anymore.
Springfield complete
Robin
the pass?
Geisler.
Yes, he does. Robin Kessler is up to P3, and now he's gonna be chasing Cascino. 35.0 is his last lap time. Can he actually do better?
Final lap. This is
Both
it.
Cascino and Kessler gain time over the current race leader. Verhagen is 2 seconds lead and 6 kilometers of distance from the ultimate joy, winning in Las Vegas, winning his second race in his career. Cascino is chasing his first, Keisner as well. And Springfield has not said game over yet. She will have another chance. On the strip straight. Turn 14 will be the last real chance. I believe it's over for Verhagen. He's gonna win it. There's no chance now that Verhagen loses the race. Now Kastner with even a chance to attack Cascino for second position. Is he close enough? I don't believe Springfield will be close enough, but if she loses DRS, maybe Nathaniel has a chance. Robin Keisner has one braking zone to make the difference. He's getting alongside. He's trying to brake as late as possible, and he's made it. Yes, he's made it. Cascino will have to back off and resort to a P3. Meanwhile, the hero of the day started from afar and finishes first. Philippe Verhagen wins his second race of his career. Robin Keisner with a career high finish of P2. Cascino with another podium, actually a back-to-back podium. Springfield will come in P4, and she's one of the drivers of this back half of the season for sure. Zwart for the championship has done a wonderful comeback. 8 more points. He will take solo second of the Drivers' Championship. Again with his best result so far with Mercedes. Some fact back in the points after nightmare weekend. Wonderful result for some fact. Jaolei P9. He's probably going to be the most disappointed of them all. Maradona manages to secure the last point. Racing Bull scores 0. Ferrari scores 0. Wow, what a race. And Swanson actually steals the fastest lap on the last lap with a 34.1.
What a weekend.
What a
We have
weekend,
two
what a race.
rounds remaining.
2. Just 2.
Only 2.
But actually 3. Because the Abu Dhabi round will count for double.
Yeah, definitely. The championship is not over.
Philippe Verhagen started from P14. Made it to P1. The win from the furthest back position of the season. And definitely driver of the day will go to Philippe Verhagen. And if we had to name a second driver of the day, well,
It's Michi
there are a few
Maradona.
candidates.
Maradona
Michael
started from
Swartz.
pit lane. And they
And
finished
Michi
P10.
Maradona from pit lane to points, definitely great. Cascino started from so far back as well and is on the podium, so would also deserve a clap. Funnily enough, the Haas drivers have inverted their positions from the grid. P16 to P3 and P3 to P16.
Yeah.
That is not common that we see that.
And now going to the driver standings, Quartaghe was still leading, but now his championship lead is going down. Michael Swart closes up. He starts
Down
to close
from
in.
36 to 34 points. Both Williams are pretty close. And watch out, because Williams is also closing the gap a tiny bit. The Constructors Championship. It is not done deal yet for Cavu. Xiaolei missed an opportunity to shrink the gap another time. Somehow Simon Snicek is still in the top 12 of the championship. That's amazing. And Robin Geisner jumps by 3 spots
Yeah, what a good
with
weekend.
his second place finish. And the
Now.
Constructors Championship, the gap shrinks a tiny bit, but watch out as Red Bull is coming back in the fight for the podium. I thought they were gonna be out of the fight for the podium, but they're still in it. Williams retakes second place. McLaren has just reduced their gap, and Red Bull furthermore. Also, Sauber has officially escaped from their last spot in the constructor standings. They've actually taken their position back after Alpine took it in Brazil. Aston Martin scores a few points. That's going to be cool for them. And Haas has reduced the gap to Mercedes for the fight for the P6.
But yeah, that was the weekend for this Las Vegas Grand Prix. We have 2 more rounds remaining this season. We have the Qatar Grand Prix with the sprint weekend. It's gonna be exciting. And then Abu Dhabi to end the season. It's all to play
Indeed.
for in the points for
The
championship.
last double header of the season. We are going to be in 2 weeks' time in Lusail, Qatar, and then the following week in Yas Marina, as we call that place, in Abu Dhabi. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching the broadcast, and well, thank you, Kevin, as well. As usual, it's been a great company and a wonderful time this season. We've got 2 more of these for this calendar year. And the next stop is in 2 weeks' time in Qatar. See you there.
Goodbye.